Hello everyone, it's Rodney Mogan, Dr. Rodney Mogan. I am the DI doctor, also known as the puzzle doctor and the insurance doctor as well. But I am here to talk about financial underwriting for disability insurance. So let's have a conversation on that. Financial underwriting is probably the most complicated underwriting when it comes to disability insurance, assuming you're talking about a business owner. Okay. If you're talking about someone that is W-2, they have a salary, that's all they get, all they have, then you know what? It's easy. If they make $100,000, that's the income we use. But if they are a business owners say, yeah, I make $100,000. Yet, that's not necessarily what they show on their tax returns. And it's not, they're not doing anything illegal or whatever, but they've got depreciation costs, they've got amortization costs, they've got interest costs, they've got other expenses that it takes to run that business. Well, when you run that business, you've got some different things you got to take a look at. And your net Schedule C or your K1s, whatever, those net numbers, that's what underwriters use for creating the financial underwriting. So you've got two competing interests here. As a business owner that you probably are taking home about $100,000 to $150,000 or $200,000 or $300,000, whatever. But on your taxes, you got expenses, you got things like that you are, depreciation that you are putting on your tax return. So it shows what your net number is, and your net number is probably lower than really what you are taking in. Not because you're playing with any numbers, but that's just what business owners do because they have a lot of the expenses in the tax code that they're allowed to adjust. So you're trying to minimize your taxes, but at the same time, you're trying to justify what your income is. And that is the hard part. We have to take a look at that and really make sure that those are the different things that we need to take a look at. The biggest thing is, especially for startups, you might have businesses that really pop with depreciation or huge startup costs. So you might have huge negative numbers for the first 3-4 years, even though you might be turning a profit or at least paying, being able to cover your bills. But the problem with that is that your tax return is showing negative, and thus we can't get, they're not going to actually get covered. So those are some of the things we got to take a look at and work with accountants. We got to work with our clients and really have that conversation of what that is. Really go through the tax return. So to really do, if you've got a business owner, bring them to me, 512-589-8425. Let's take a look. Let's really figure it out, because that is really where the art of financial underwriting and disability insurance really comes in, and that's where the doctor can come in and really help. So give me a call, 512-589-8425, or shoot me an email, and let's have that conversation. So again, doctor is in, here to help. Have a great day.